Aspen Valley Land Trust works from Independence Pass all the way to the Rhone Plateau and north of Debec. We've preserved over 51,000 acres through the help of partnerships and landowners, and we can only be as strong as our tool chest and as the people that are involved with the work. Eagle County Open Space, Pitkin County Open Space and Trails, and Aspen Valley Land Trust collectively came together to purchase this property. It's an opportunity to say conservation matters and continue developing new tools and approaches and bringing more people and more communities into this work. This is hope. This is the future. This is our common ground. We were first approached about conserving this land in 2018, ultimately weren't successful. So when the opportunity came back up, Greg Poshman came to us and said, hey, this property's back on the market, and I wonder if we all got together if we could do something.
So I first became aware of Three Meadows in the 90s. Of course, you fall in love with the place. You see it and you think, wow, what potential we have here. The moment it hit the market, I called everybody I could think of who could make a difference, cobbled this organization of counties together, Eagle County, Pitkin County, and then AVLT, for the first time on a project like this.
We got incredible cooperation from our partners, from the Wexner Family Foundation, and from the community. People really just stood up and recognized that this is a rare opportunity.
Luckily, we have a community that supports us when we say we're going to reduce our impact on the environment and still appreciate the nature around us more.
You have to have the public supporting that, or ultimately it will unravel. The driving factor for all of us was the land itself. It is important to protect what's up here. There's a lot of money and power that can overwhelm our human sensibilities about what we ought to do with the nest we've made for ourselves.
This was a bold undertaking, and we can do more bold things when we work together. And recognizing that this is not the domain of any single type of person, this is for all of us.
A primary objective is to create a sanctuary for wildlife, very important. The disruption of habitat we're seeing across the entire western slope, if not the west, places like this are critically important, large enough to sustain herds and herds, of elk who can roam freely without human interference.
AVLT's been really fortunate to be able to work with some fantastic partners and local schools to really expand the reach of conservation throughout our communities. And sometimes Aunt Jeanette just brings back these video rolls and interviews with the people that she's just had the opportunity to spend the day with, and it just lights my heart up. It's so fantastic.
But getting kids to invest in the land is also like enjoying and playing on the land, exploring it, learning about it, but also having free time to be kids on land so that they later on as adults will have great memories and want to protect their land.
Feel free, safe, in a beautiful environment.
It just reminds me how important it is to invest locally in our communities. You've got to think globally and act locally, and this is the ultimate act of protecting our communities locally.
I want to encourage everyone to appreciate what AVLT is doing and what our open space programs are doing and what all of our myriad of conservation and wildlife organizations are doing to protect our open spaces and our habitat.
It's an experience of humanity, of life, to be out in the world and in the environment.
One thing we know in conservation is when these opportunities come up, they don't always come back. As political winds change and turbulence comes and goes, what we know is that this is what we need to lean into protecting forever as a community.